welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
The wind and the pitch. In for a strike, and the home opener is underway. It's softly on the ground to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 2-1. And he pumps it a strike. Hoerner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Patrick Wisdom in the box now. Takes strike one. That hits the dirt. 1-1. No outs. Runners at first and second. Blows the high heat past them. That's a strikeout. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Christopher Morel. And first offering is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. In half up to hit. Out to short. Lindor. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Starling Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner stays where he is. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's ball four.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk. And things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations. So he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Got it.
The tag at third, and he's out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In the air, right field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hat moving under it. And that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Now it's Yan Gomes. Peterson back to work. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. A solo shot, and we're all square. It's 1-1. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground. Tosses to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Trey Mancini stands in now, looks at that one inside. The next offering misses. And now 2-0. They say you win.
2-1.
Laced to right center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, he's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Seiya Suzuki, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. In the dirt, but kept close. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Here's a 1-1. This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Ripped on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. 2 away. Here's Nico Horner. Reached on an infield single his first time. Popped up. Alonso on his way over and makes the grab. And that's the third out. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Now the third baseman, Brett Baty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
And now this is down for a base hit. Bellinger fires it to the plate. Safe. He beats it.
That's 3 singles in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to.
That's to third. In there safely. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Singled and scored his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fan, the lead runner at second. Lindor at first with no outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bellinger in a full sprint. Squeezes it. Runner tagging for third. And now he decides against it as he holds it second with 1 out.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Takes it to the bag himself. And welcome back. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Hard on the ground to first. Alonso takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Hammered, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. One and two here. Caught it, looking for the K. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Next offering misses,
2-1.
and a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty, swing and a miss, struck him out. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Next pitch is popped up. Wisdom hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they add a run. It's 4-1. So now here's the Mets DH, Eduardo Escobar. That's to third. And it's going to wind up out of play. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And fouled off. Escobar, the runner at second with one away. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Morel moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, and here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Peterson back to work. That one hooked foul.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gets it to first, and Gomes is retired. Bellinger tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air, out towards right center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 away. Trey Mancini now doubled in his first debut.
The first baseman, train.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Oh, diving stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy.
The pitch.
There.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Francisco Lindor.
Hard hit, right side. Lindor retired. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Smoked to the left, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Puts it away for the out. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Next pitch is outside. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolutely majestic shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-3. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, John Curtis. He's into the game with the bases empty.
No ball.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. You'll want. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. A towering home run, and we are starting over. It's 4-4. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. And that's outside.
That's off the plate. Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Next pitch is popped up. Baden makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Yan Gomes. He's already homered in this game. To third. Beatty to first.
Yep, he's out.
And that is that. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. And the pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tied at 4. Lined, and that's a base hit. Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And this gets away from Gomes. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Hit slowly on the ground. Corner. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
number 25.
First pitch just misses.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And there's a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the
One
zone.
ball, one
They'll be
strike.
pitching for a double play in this spot.
Righty to the plate. And that one is inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Bellinger up to hit. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Cubs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Out there to center. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That's inside.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one lifted to left. Fan under this one. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tied at 4. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. And misses inside. Fights it off. You'll see another. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Now batting. Left.
Here's Tommy Pham.
Tommy.
1 for 2.
There.
First offering misses the mark. Boxberger measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Here's a 1-1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Right-handed reliever. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first. Lindor retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Ottavino back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Base hit right field. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Patrick Wisdom, the next come to hit. Fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. And delivers outside. So now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Got him swinging. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right side. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down. And now here is Ian Happ. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Just missed. Hoerner on second. Swanson at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Next one misses. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2 now. Left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And that. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago.
And a pitch.
Number 47.
Center field.
Hughes.
Pat moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Starling Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Out to short. Swanson tosses across the first. Marte retired.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
McNeil in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Morel makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Citi Field. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 5-4. Here's Cody Bellinger. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, David Robertson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And the 0-1. Now
One ball, 1 strike.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Andy Ochu. In the dirt. Sends it to first. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago. Number 71, Keegan Thompson.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that takes care of Alonso.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Designated hitter, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Popped up. Wisdom on his horse. Makes the grab for the second out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Check swing went around. 0-1. And ball 1. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. That one outs against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And there's a ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And a pitch. Swings and misses.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Now 1 away. So up next, Dansby Swanson.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And that's downstairs and outside. Robertson, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Fires to first on the run. And Swanson is set down.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
That one a little bit high, and the count even 1-1. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now Tommy Pham. Thompson back to work. Softly hit to third. Wisdom whips it to first on the run. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Lindor.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Down the line, and it's foul. Here's your 1. And it's strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Lifted in the air down the left side. Morel moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Nimmo.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Rolled over to third, and foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Here's the 0-2. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, letting the defense do some work behind him.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner.